Hey, go ahead, she said. Hey, I got taller. See what happens when you stop to eat lunch? No, not really. I have a little height enhancing deck back here, which is probably built by one of our great Mr. Fix-Its over in the build-out shop. But you know what it's got? It's like gone to your grandma's house. It has a squeaky board. I love that. So you are not going to sleep on these, my friends. This is going to be a great show. We've got a whole hodgepodge of really kind of, it's like I would have picked these out myself because, you know, what my attention's been is like, oh, there's a bunny rabbit and there's the butterfly and there's the turtle. Yeah, it's like that. We've got some gorgeous belts. Oh, okay, now look, we have the TAM 818. We have the One Truth 818. It's the only one out there that's got telomerase activating molecules. We're going to talk about this, y'all. This all over the world is going for about $350 for this 50 ml bottle. Okay, 2 pumps, you're good. Okay. We have an Elizabeth Arden fragrance, which is really perfect for this last half of summer and these dog days of summer. The Elizabeth Arden white tea and ginger lily, love it. This little number is ceramic. Okay. Oh, hold on. Oh, this has got a ceramic. This has the ceramic details, and look how cute that is. One of the VIPs yesterday was already wearing this at Gem Fest. So, and of course we've got a beautiful, kind of like a Zen garden. You just plug and play. This has got a little tiny recirculating fan. It's a recirculating pump, so it's really, really nice. And we're not going to plug it in, and we're not going to do bubbles. But this is the bubble. They should call this, honestly, they should call this the Bubble Blaster 9000. And we're even going to give you starter bubbles to go with it as well. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the live stream. It's our last one for Sunday evening. And thank you for joining us. If you missed the show at 10 a.m., which was gold, go back and watch it. The prices are good for 48 hours. Well, now they're good for 40 hours from the time the show starts. So some time sensitive deals, but everything in the show is 25% off. We did a second round where we really kicked it up a notch or two, and we gave you a deep dive into our in-house luxury brand, Rhapsody, and those pieces were amazing. If you did not see that show, you have to. You absolutely must go back and review that show, and I think it was the last 2 or 3 pieces that we had. There is a 3.13 carat Imperial Topaz in that collection, and they're very limited, and that price was crazy. I went and had a little lunch with Hunter on the break, and you know, he's a jewelry guy, and he said, what are you doing today? I said, I just did a live stream. We had an Imperial Topaz. He said, nuh-uh. And I said, uh-huh. I said, uh-huh. And it was over 3 carats. And he said, for real? He literally stopped mid-bite of the sandwich and said, really? I said, yeah, I took a picture of it. Look. He was like, holy cow, that's amazing. Just as amazing are what we here at Shop LC call, we have an acronym. It's called NJP, which stands for non-jewelry product. And we're building a really strong collection of in-house brands. All of our Live More products are designed to get you a little healthy, get your glow on, keep you comfortable. We've got some vendor deals worked out, like with the One Truth 818 serum and the Elizabeth Arden fragrances. Some pieces are going to be one-of-a-kind closeouts. We've got La Marais, which is very strong now. We've reworked that brand, and there's some really cute, fun, comfy fashions, as well as some fantastic handbags. And along the way, how about Grand Pelle with beautiful, genuine crocodile, not cow leather embossed, but genuine crocodile. And look at this. Oh my gosh, the genuine article in Grand Pelle. So let's just get you going. Caroline is still making things happen behind the scenes. And we've got a tiny little space. So there are going to be many things that I will not be able to completely unfurl and show you just because the space is constricted. But that's where dropping them in the chat, and you go back and look at each item, and you can run back over, virtually run, to the Shop LC website, and then take a look at the pieces, because you're going to have a really great photo album and a photo collection for each and every one. Now, everything is 25% off, okay? So And you know what? I'm just gonna say this. There is an extra. Some of these items have an even bigger discount. So I'm just gonna let you go to the website and check it out. Our code today is Live25, but there's another code back there lurking around which will save you 28%. Yes. So when you click over to these items and you see that extra code, honey, save that extra money. Yes, and that's why it's there. Absolutely, that's why it's there. Okay. Item number 1, and it's already pinned for you in the chat. If you've picked up any of our Llama Ray pieces, Karen yesterday was wearing one of our Llama Ray pieces, and it was gorgeous. It was this beautiful, ruffly, kind of green and gold, kind of foresty green color. It was so pretty. I said, where'd you get that dress? And I just had to like reach out and touch it. She's like, oh, I got it from Shop LC. I got all the colors. I was like, really? I didn't see that presentation. She says, go back and get it. It's in the app. I said, okay, well, thank you for that. Now, I'm 5'3". This one is probably going to hit me, hold on, right above my knees. And I love this because, first of all, it has a raglan sleeve. And a raglan sleeve means that it's not a sit-in sleeve. So there's no shoulder seam. If you look at this, this item that I'm wearing, there's no shoulder seam. So this is kind of a slouchy, comfortable feel. This has a sleeve and it is set in, but it's important to see how it's set in because it does not have the typical over-the-shoulder seam. Instead, this one starts here and then the seam goes, it's really sort of here back out. So it goes down like this. So it's very, very forgiving. And what it does, it gives you a little bit of extra forgiveness around the arm. Now, they've taken this and added a flirty little flounce on the end. And look at how this is finished, guys. This is a truly turned seam. Can you see that? That's not just serged and pressed. That's that's an old-fashioned kind of, your mama would have made that for you. Or you do that seam if you sew. I'm terrible at sewing, and I'm okay saying that. But my mom is a wonderful seamstress, and because I grew up in that environment, you know, I really do appreciate wonderful work with textiles. Now this is beautiful and flowy. We just literally took this out of the bag and unwrapped it. And do we have any other colors besides just this one? This is the green one. But you've got green and you've got this beautiful sort of caramel, kind of butterscotchy backgrounds. That's really gorgeous. And not only is there a flouncy little ruffle on the edge, but there's a flouncy little flirtation going on the hem. It's a separate construct. It's added, then it's serged and trimmed so it lies nice and flat. Altogether, there should be there's a possibility of about 6 colors behind the scenes. There's a beautiful kind of royal blue. There's a wonderful, oh, look at that. It's orange. Can we show them back here?
Yeah, I can try and pull the photo up.
Okay, if anybody can do it, Caroline can. So I want you to look, and that's just comfy. This is just easy dressing, easy wearing. When you need to just throw on something super cute and incredibly relaxed and comfortable, you're going to be really surprised to find the Llama Ray brand because these are beautiful pieces. All right, so this is the green, and you can see the flounce on the sleeve. The sleeve is going to be just a little bit shorter than 3/4. It's going to probably hit you just a little bit below the elbow, which means if you are going to be picnicking or cooking or, you know, just wearing this maybe around the house casually, you're not going to drag that sleeve through that pot of barbecue sauce that you're making, or you're not going to, you know, drag it through the potato salad. So it's a really, really beautiful piece. And then you've got a nice long tassel so that you can tie it or not. Look at that. Oh, I love that. A huge hibiscus on the print there. So gorgeous. And you're going to see in every single case the tie tassel will be coordinated back to the item itself. So that's going to be, that one's called orange, okay? We'll see what other colors come up as well. But my friends, the point here is that these are $29.99. So you've got 2 budget pays of $15. So when you type in Live 25, you're going to get that 25% savings. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you that with Live 25, your budget pay goes down to $11.24. But if you go right now to the web on this item, there's a 28% savings. So go get that. Go get it. That was we probably did that as a night owl savings and just forgot to take down the extra coupon. Does those things cycle around? So grab it while you can. Llama Ray. These pieces, now you can see what it looks like coming straight out of the package. I do not iron at this point in my life. I do not iron at all. So if I were going to use this as a just hang around the house dress, easy, I would do that. My neighbors have seen me out gardening in a similar garment, yes. This is wonderful for just sitting out on the lanai or on the patio, on the covered porch in the morning when it's just you and Mother Nature and the world is waking up and you hear the chirps and the tweets and the croaks and the crickets and all that good stuff, all those wonderful soothing sounds. If you love to sit out on the porch with an iced cup of something, glass of iced tea or some lemonade or whatever your beverage of choice might be, and listen to that summer rainstorm, this is great. Beautiful for traveling into because it's very forgiving and it's very comfortable. This is not a clingy fabric. It's got some structure to it, so it's going to kind of skate away from the body. And if you wanted to iron that, of course you could, but absolutely ironing optional. You actually have, they've actually gone in and turned the edge as well. And a lot of times on garments like this, or just garments in general, you don't get that turned edge all the way around. So I love that. And it's a little bit of a wider neckline as well, so you can see it's coming right off of her shoulder blades. This is designed to look relaxed. This is designed to be comfortable. And I'm going to say, I normally wear a medium or a large on top. This will probably fit with the raglan sleeve like that. I'm going to say this may fit some of us up to maybe 2X because it's very forgiving, and then you have this gorgeous kind of A-line, lots of room for walking as well. So beautiful and very comfortable, and some really fun summertime colors. 6 colors waiting behind the scenes. That's your orange, this is your green, and we're going to be moving and grooving, my friends. We are. Okay. $29.99. 2 budget pays give you a $15 budget pay, but when you type in your live 25, that budget pay of $15 goes down to $11.24, and it means that your price of $29 goes down to $22. So definitely some big savings going on there. Love it that you guys are happy and getting in on these. Really, really fun. Whoa. Okay. That's the floor. That's the floor, y'all. And I'm going to be moving back and forth so I can get all these items in for you. So if I'm not on camera every moment, just remember, I'll be back. I'll be back. All right. Item number 2. Okay, look at this. Cute. A little bucket bag, and it's done in this gorgeous kind of woven straw design. Of course, this is not going to be natural straw, so you've got lots of life in this one. This is going to take some wear and tear. This is going to take some rough and tumble. Your bag has this beautiful sort of raffia and faux pearl finish tassel. On the inside, look at this. It's lined. So this is a combination of kind of a bucket meets a tote. And the lining is just wonderful. You've got a little nylon zipper, which will give you a little security. That'll keep your Reese's Pieces from falling out, I think. You think that? I think so. You think the Cracker Jacks will stay on the inside. Yeah, they will. And sometimes you forget to even use a zipper like that. But the cool thing about this particular lining is that it's not attached to the interior. So it kind of floats on the inside. Now it's completely attached to the top, but the floating lining, and look how this is finished. I mean, crazy good. $24.99. Beautiful stitching on the lining. And this is really great because if you have a spill, and goodness knows, I'm going to bet you will, okay? You'll spill something in there. Maybe your eyeshadow will get crushed, or you'll drop something in there. Maybe you'll have a chocolate bar that melts in there, whatever. Life happens, right? You can literally just pull this out, spot clean it with maybe one of those little Tide wipes. Baby wipes work really great. Maybe you've got a little bottle of club soda. You want to just kind of spot clean it, let it air dry, put it back in here. Girl, you're good to go. You are good to go. And wouldn't that be just great with the little top that we just had? You've got the very similar color on this. Now there are 4 colors waiting for you behind the scenes. You've got a green. They're all going to be nice neutrals. There's one that the top is finished in kind of a chambray blue. There's one that's kind of a buttercream yellow on the top. It's very similar to the bottom itself. And then, of course, there's also a brown piece as well. So really, really gorgeous. And just simple and fun. This is the size bag that sort of keeps you honest. Goodness knows, how many bags do I have in the studio? 1, 2, not counting makeup, probably 3 bags with stuff in them. It's so easy to overstuff and overpack, isn't it? But when you have a bag like this, this is where you know you keep your essentials. And let me just tell you this, it's very lightweight. So if you are traveling and you're going to be, plane, train, automobile, especially if you're going to be doing any flying where every ounce counts, this is so lightweight. I mean, it's very, very lightweight, and there's no extra strap on this to keep things complicated. So this is great for shopping because the bag is going to fit up under your arm a little bit. Now there's going to be about 5 inches of clearance probably between the top of the bag and your armpit, which is nice and safe and secure. I would turn the zipper towards the back of the bag and that little nook that's open. I would just keep my hand right here. You need something, you just reach in and grab it. It's really, really nice. And this is a super rounded, padded strap. The drop on the strap is going to be about 11 inches, so super wearable and super wonderful. $24.99. Now, 2 budget pays of $12.50. However, when you type in Live 25, guess what? Your price goes down to $18.75. And you still get 2 budget pays. Drops the budget pay down to $9. There's an extra discount on the web for this one right now, okay? It's extra $28. Go use it. Do the buy all. We had an overnight viewer, Chris, I think. Anyway, wrote in a couple of years ago and he said, I start shopping early for my holidays and I buy everybody a bag. And then I know that this bag goes for that person, this bag goes for that person. And then I just start doing my shopping and I find something that's going to be great for that person. I just drop it in and go. By the time the holidays rolled around, my holidays are paid for and everybody on the list has a great assortment of gifts. That's the way to do it there. That is the way to do it. All right, last call. We're going to be moving on. This is your Passage multi-paper straw tote bag, and it does have a zipper and a lining. So big deal on this one. Great savings. Thank you all for joining us on the live stream. This is the place to be. This is the place to shop because we got the deals for you right here, right now. Okay, and if there's a, live 20, listen, 25%. I don't sneeze at 25%. That's a lot of savings. But when I can see there's a little bit extra, you know what I'm going to tell you? I'm your savings friend. I'm your best savings gal right here. Okay. This one is called Eon 1962. Caroline, do you know what do you know why 1962 is important in timepieces?
Why?
It was the first year that the quartz movement was introduced in timepieces. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, if you had a watch in 1961, it was a mechanical watch. It did not have a quartz movement. There was no such thing as a mechanical movement in wristwatches until 1962. So we call it Eon because Eon, of course, is a particular period of time, and this is one that we do here at Shop LC exclusively. Now, here's the thing. This is done in a snake pattern, and these links are done in ceramic. And why is that important? First of all, ceramic straps, ceramic bands on timepieces are expensive. It's some of the hardest material that you can get, and wearing this on your wrist with that beautiful wraparound strap, and it's got memory. You saw it just literally jumped off my arm. But look how readable it is, guys. You've got 12 at the snout, and you've got 6 down at the neck, and then you've got this beautiful snakehead design. You have a stainless steel case back, and you have extra crystal embellishments here and on the snake pattern all the way down. Everyday price. On a Shop LC original, you cannot buy Eon 1962. Well, maybe you can if there are resellers out there, but this is the place that designs and styles and gets these built. And with the ceramic band, stop. Now, this is a dark, we're calling this one black ceramic. There's a dial, this has a silver tone dial and white crystals. Then we have, I think, the same pattern, except the embellishments are going to be rose tone with rose tone segments. And then there's one with gold and gold tone gold tone segments. Now, they all have crystals. They all have the black ceramic. When I tell you there was one of the VIPs wearing this, when I walked into that room and I saw this timepiece on her arm, I was just like, wow, that is such a cool watch. And of course I said, where did you get that? And she said, I got it here. I said, I didn't see that one. We have so many wonderful things. And they're all limited engagement. They come in, they go out. Maybe we had a couple of hundred of these. Now, if you're looking to make a statement, okay, look at that. What a great look. And you can use this as a storage box as well, because it's going to keep all that beautiful ceramic piece. It's come with its own little presentation pillow, so it's a wonderful piece as a gift-giving item. $69.99. 3 reviews. They're all 5 stars. Okay, Cinco Estrellas. And you've got a $23.33 budget pay. Now, my savings for you today is Live 25, which means $69.99 goes all the way down to $52 and change. Your budget pay normally is $23.33. With your Live 25, all of those, every one of those 3 budget pays. 3 budget pays, that's all it takes. 3 budget pays, your budget pay goes on to $17.49, $17.50. But here's the deal. There's an extra coupon right now on this item. Use the code EXTRA25. Extra 20. Use it before it's gone. Use it before somebody realizes that code, which is not supposed to be there, is out there. Caroline, I mean, what am I going to do? Yeah. I mean, you're going to find that it's the details where things really start to add up and get saved for you. So
We're giving y'all the tea here.
Honey, we're not just spilling it. We done put on our waders and we way off out there into it. Okay, I'm just saying. Going once, going twice, just going down. Okay, here we go. Thanks again for joining us. This is a busy show because there's a lot of things. There's a lot of moving parts, which suits me just fine because I'm a moving parts kind of gal. All right, that's item number 3. How do you get in on these deals? You just check out the show. Everything is listed automatically. There's nothing extra to type. You just click, you just point, click, grab, because these are one of those things, again, like all of our beautiful jewelry items, when they're gone, they're gone. These are either commissioned by our buying team. Llama Ray, our design team, will make a run of this and then it's done. Just like anything else, once and done. Sometimes if it's a closeout item, once and done. We buy all that we can get and then we're absolutely done. Now, we're leaving all of the packing supplies in it, but I just want you to look at how gorgeous it is. I have purchased a similar item for Leo before, and the thing that I noticed immediately, putting my hand on this, first of all, it's going to make a lot of bubbles. It's going to make a lot of bubbles. Blue Bubble Toy Blaster. And we're going to get you started with your first bubble liquid. Okay, now there's a blue one, which you see here, and there's a pink one. You can have Bubble Wars. Leo went to a classmate's party, I think it was last year, and the whole thing was bubbles. And they had, bubble blasters like this. They had the little ones. They had just all kinds of cute things. There's a lot of fun left to be had in the summer. Look, I'm pointing this at you right now. So yeah, we did not put the batteries in, but the point is, it's on sale today. Okay. It's on sale. $39.99. Pool toys, bubble toys, outdoor toys. We're living in a world where a slip and slide. I had to we had slip and slides when we were kids, and we had the little dunky bubbles like that, and we were happy with like 1 or 2 bubbles at a time. This is like a cloud of bubbles. Wow. And I'll tell you another secret. If you can't get back to the store to buy a refill on this, just go to YouTube. How do I make my own soap bubble liquid? There's 1,000 recipes for it, Anyway, there's only one recipe for saving money on the bubble machine, the bubble blaster. And it's right here, right now, with yours truly, your downtown rock hound, who is now your bubble blaster babe. $39.99, which means 2 budget pays of $14.99. However, Live 25, you drop this in your cart. This is item number, which one? Number 4, yep. Item number 4. Drop that in the cart, and $39.99 goes down to $29.99. There's an extra coupon on this one. Go to the web right now and save 28%. It's called Extra 28. Get ready, get set, and blast the savings. Can I tell you something? If you're going to a festival, even if you're an adult going to a festival this year, you need this one. Okay, this is just this is a party waiting to happen. And you know what I love about this too, Caroline? It's kind of got like a grown-up vibe to it, right? It's not like a like a kitschy kind of. This is got
I kind of want it for myself.
I know, right? I know. So can you imagine a holster? You pull it out of your bag. You just go bubblicious. You just go bubble, 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 and then you actually take this little. You want to hang on to this because I'm pretty sure that this piece is threaded right here, so this is going to go in right here, and then it's just you're locked and loaded, baby. You're locked and loaded. It's going to be awesome, and then you can refill this with your own bubble juice. I call it bubble juice at my house. Bubble juice. Okay. Batteries. Let's see. It's pretty self-explanatory. And I don't know where the batteries go in, but once you get this home, you'll figure it out. Here we go. Right here. Oh, and this is what I was looking for. You see, now I don't always want a little security screw tab. I don't always want a little security nut, but this one has one, and you need it in this because you want to keep this compartment dry. So you're going to take this out, and when you take this out, just get a little eyeglass pocket screwdriver. Just loosen this up, and then just lift out the whole thing with that in there. And when you sit it back in, you don't have to worry about resetting the screw. It'll be right there. Okay, so bubble blaster. Coupon on the web says extra 28%. I can't even do the math on that, but I can tell you it will go down to $14.99 even if you just use extra 25. Okay, so love that. All right, moving and grooving, my friends. Moving and grooving. And I'm going to keep putting these aside, Caroline, so we can kind of keep the deck going as we go here. Is that okay?
Totally fine.
All right, my friends. Now, while you're checking out the Bubble Blaster and the Rhapsody pieces, please make sure that you're liking, following, and sharing. Okay, like, follow, and share. You can watch the live stream shows and all the fun and all the silly and all the serious savings on Instagram, on TikTok, and on YouTube. And all of those formats are 100% free. There's no cable. They're not. You don't have to watch them on cable TV or anything like that. 100% free. You can go back and see if there's a show that you've enjoyed watching and you want to share that with a family member. You can just share it. There's a share option, just like you would share any YouTube video, so you can do that. But remember, the live streams are all the time now, so you can watch the live streams Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. And then there's a show at 2, at 6, and at 8, right? 2, 6, and 8?
Yep.
Okay, that's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. On Saturdays and Sundays, we're here at 10, at 2, and then again at 6. So it's a lot of fun, a lot of fun. Okay, coming up next, anti-aging power patches. And this one, let's see, is this it? Is this it? Wearable patches. No, that's not it. Hang on. Hold on. Oh, we got it. Here we got it. Okay. Now, these, let me see if I can open this. Hold on. Okay, hold on.
Oh, that's the one.
What's that?
That's the one.
Is this it?
Nope.
Oh, okay, hold on. Hang on.
Yes, this.
Oh, okay. So you get 6 times the patches. Now this slide's open. Hold on. Okay, you know what? Hold on, I'm going to open it. Is one open already? Oh, okay, hold on. So you're going to unpack this. There's a little sticky disc on the end. Okay, so peel that off. Okay. Look at this. Hold on. Now, I'm going to read you the instructions because I love reading these instructions. These are anti-aging power patches, and here is what it says. You're going to wash and dry your face, okay? So wash and dry your face, and then just leave it, wash and dry. That's it, okay? Then you're going to take one of these little guys, okay, and it says Lab, L-A-B, which is the brand, and all you're going to do is you're going to pull out the insulating paper, and you're going to keep the power patch. When you pull out this little tab, the patch is going to light up. Okay. When it lights up, there's a protective film on the back. You're going to peel that off, and then you're going to put it where you need the help. And you're going to leave it there for 10 to 15 minutes, and you can use one of these 3 to 5 times a week, okay? So you've got a lithium battery, you've got the power patch, and then you've got the little power patch itself. After you use it, the light will turn off, okay? You're going to put this little tab back in. So this is basically your on-off switch. You're going to put that back in to turn it off, and you can get several uses out of this. And then reapply the protective film. So you're going to put this back as well. So put these pieces, when you take these out, put them back in the box, okay? Because you've got a wonderful little metallic box. Now, if you can do 3 to 4 to 5 uses with these, guess what? You've got 6 patches. If you do 3 uses, you've got 18 uses here, okay? 18 uses. And here's it. The battery has a life of about 6 hours. That's a 6-hour battery in each one of those. So depending depending on how you leave it on. And here's the thing, these are not rechargeable. So you'll insert this to turn it off, you'll put the protective backing back on it, and there you go, okay? But this is something that you are going to apply directly where you need it. So if you need a little help with crow's feet, I'm starting to get now my little dimples are getting a little more dimplier, okay? So I love that. But the case itself is going to keep everything nice and safe and secure, so I love that. All right. These are about 10 bucks a piece. You've got 6 in here, so these are $60, $59.99. Compared to retail on these, this is a known brand. We had to really negotiate to get these, okay? We're doing a set of 6 for $59.99. You're going to be surprised at how this works. This is so creative. This is so ingenious. So if you want the benefits of a device, but you don't want to have to plug it in, or you don't have to do all the red light, you just want a couple of little spots. Let's just do this. Super simple, super easy. And you've got 3 to 5 uses on each one of those. $59.99. Use the code LIVE25, and that will take you down to $44.99. Your budget pay goes from $20, 3 budget pays, from $20 down to $14.99. Here's the bonus plus. You have on the web right now, and I'm just seeing if you're listening, okay, extra 28. You can use Live 25. You get 25% off. Or you can say, I'm going to use extra 28, and I'm going to get a 28% savings, okay? So peel off the sticker, take one out, pull out the big tab, the light's going to activate, peel off the back, stick it wherever you need it to be, okay? When you're done, wipe off the back, put the little long tab back in to disengage. That's going to turn off the circuit, and then put the protective back over it and say, thank you, Power Patch. I look so schmoosh right here. I love it. Okay, thank you so much for getting in on those. They are absolutely fun. This is one of the coolest beauty products I think we've ever done. Seriously cool. This comes from the LAB, the lab company, and let's see. Yeah, these are from Cyprus, so I love that. You know, the whole world now, what I love about Shop LC is because we're a global company, and because our shopping team, our buying team thinks beyond, you know, just the confines of the lower 48, you get such an array of products here at Shop LC, not only in gemstones, but like this. I mean, I had never even seen or heard of that. That's the coolest thing ever. The Lab Anti-Aging Power Patches with that beautiful metallic case. That in and of itself, just being able to store those away. And I like that the case itself is white, because I know that if I'm going to put this in my travel bag, I can, you know, I can see that. Can you imagine you're going somewhere on a flight, you got to sit around in an airport, you got on your little jacket, you just put your hoodie up and you just power patch while you're waiting for the next flight. So waiting for your connecting flight becomes a beauty treatment. Yeah. I mean, that beauty on the go. Who knew? All right. There's an extra code on the internet, and it says extra 28. And if you use that code right now, use it really quickly, because that's a boo-boo. Except if you grab it and get it, while you get it, if you grab it, you got it. Okay, yeah, extra 25. Use that code. Okay, extra 28, extra 28. I love Live 25, but extra 28. Yes. Okay. All righty. Now, we've got an inflatable lounge chair coming out, and there's 2 colors. One's blue and one is gray. I'm going to show you how it looks, okay? And then we're going to show you some pictures of how it will set up. Now, it's got a very small footprint, okay? So yeah, it folds down to this big. I mean, you can easily stash that anywhere. Goodness gracious. This could be your picnic lounger. If you're heading out to a park somewhere and you just want to take something that's super comfy besides, just a traditional lounge chair, easily take this. Now, the measurements are 33 inches by 34 inches, and then the height top to bottom is also going to be about 34 inches. So it sits up nice. Now here's the thing, it has a detachable ottoman, or you can use that. So if you wanted to use it like a lounger, it's going to be just on the floor. There are no separate legs. So this piece will extend out. There's the inflation point here, okay? The armrests are included, the shape of the back is included. The tufting is built in, the back support, everything is built in. And this is a really beautiful, like it's a close cropped, almost kind of a super soft kind of microfiber suede, but it's got a really low level to it, so it's super easy. Something gets on there, just wipe it off and you're done. But I just think this is so cool. Now, it is designed to be rollover resistant, okay? So I like that. It's going to include, the foot pump is included, so it does have a manual foot pump, but I have a machine that inflates my tires, okay? And I just put that there, and I put that there, and done. Done. But I love it that it's just so unconventional. And, if you've got a little one that needs to take a nap, oh my gosh, let them take a nap on the floor. This is one of those take it with you everywhere kind of pieces. If you are going to inflate it with an automatic pump, don't overinflate it. So don't just hook it up to that pump and then walk away. Use the inflatable pump. It's like blowing up one of the exercise balls, so it's a big deal, yoga ball. But you can use the pump if you want to, and this is designed to be single. Now, if you stack them together, if you stack the ottoman underneath the chair, now it's a little bit more like you would expect to see in a recliner, okay, a regular chair, because you've got a little bit of elevation. We have some of these back in the product room, and these are extremely comfortable. The minute that you sit down in them, you just can you please pass me my water bottle and my book and my blanket? And you just know that there's a nap coming around for you around the corner. Two colors. We've got a royal blue, which has a black base, and then we have a beige on a black base as well. Let's talk about money, okay? Live 25 on this is going to save you 25% for the next 48 hours, okay? That coupon's going to stand. But right now, it's at $69.99, all right? If you type in Live 25, your price goes from $69.99 to $52.49. However, your budget pay, 3 budget pays of $23.33. When you type in Live 25, your budget pay goes down to $17.50. Okay. However, PSN, by the way, there is another coupon code out there. It's called Extra 28, and when you go, this is item number 6. When you see that on the lineup, and you click the link in the box below, it's already tagged. It's already there. It's pinned down there. That'll take you right back to this item on our website. When you do that, you'll see the code. I'm not hiding anything from you. It says Extra 28. Use it. Type in Extra 28. You'll get bigger savings. Okay. How many of these do you want? This is going to be perfect for the man cave. This is perfect for the baby's playroom. This is perfect for the back porch, the lanai. Put it in the back of the truck. Put this in the tent when you go camping. Put this in the back of the RV. Take it with you to the lake. I mean, it's just so multi-purpose. It's just instant comfort, and you'll be so glad that you have it. Plus, it does not have a big footprint. I mean, you can deflate this and fold it down, and it's not. I mean, goodness gracious, I have baking pans that are bigger than that. Okay, so smaller than an average casserole pan, for goodness sakes, and 3 budget pays plus our 30-day money-back guarantee. So we have about 300 of those altogether, and I would encourage you to grab these sooner rather than later, because these are going to be one of those things that's a comfort item. And if you start looking for something like this at the big box store, this is a configuration that you're not seeing at the big box store, okay? Being able to fold out, I love that it's got everything. The armrests are included, the back is included, the soft fiber is included. It's got an ottoman. It's got a separate piece which you can fold out as a little bit of an ottoman, or almost kind of like a chaise lounge, or you can fold it up and use it as a regular little lounge chair. Your call. Your call. All right, my friends. That one's going to be item number 6, and not a lot of those to go around, so thank you for getting in on those. And a wonderful way for you to just take a little relaxation with you wherever you go. I love it. My name is Becky Booker, and I'm a downtown rock hound. I'm your downtown rock hound, but in general, I'm just a gal who loves a bargain. I mean, I really do. And it's amazing when you see just how fun it is to shop with us here at Shop LC. Every day is a wonderful surprise. Okay, this one, you're simply going to insert the little pump. This is actually the pump. It's got some little sticky feet on the back. You can see the little sticky feet there, okay? You're going to put the tubing here, and then that runs up through the bottom that attaches here, okay? Right there, just like that. I'm not going to attach it because I don't want to get that connected just yet. But this will literally recirculate through and through and through. It's a really cute little thing, and this just sits right in the bottom. Now, there's a little Zen garden kind of look and feel to this. This will go, I believe it goes right here. No, it doesn't actually. Let's see. Let me see. I don't know. Here's the foliage, and this goes over here. Okay, and it has the little rocks, okay, and it has the little sand. So, and it's got the little rake, so it is absolutely designed to be a Zen garden. Yeah, it is. And this is just cute. Now, when this is plugged in and the recirculating pump is working, the water will come from the base and it will circulate up, and it will just cascade. It'll look like it's constantly being poured through these beautiful little kind of like jars or water vases. All right, let's talk about savings. Now, this is a nice piece. It's resin, so you don't have to worry so much about cleaning it. I love that because it, it might be Sausha to keep everything clean, but that doesn't mean I like it. Okay, I like it. Okay, $39.99, and here's your recirculating pump. And by the way, this will plug into any USB connector that you have, okay? So this is a type A connector. This will plug into any, if you wanted to take this with you, you could actually take a portable power bank with you and plug that in to a power bank. Yeah, you could do that. Okay, so that's gonna fit any wall plug-in that you have for a type A. All right, $39.99. Live 25 takes your price from $20 on the budget pay, 2 of those budget pays, all the way down to $15 on the budget pay, unless, of course, you want to use extra 28, which is out there in full force. Is anybody using extra 28? Let me know if you are in the chat. And thanks again for joining us for our final live stream of the show today. What a cute way to bring a little peace, a little serenity, the soft little sound of, water trickling in the background. And if you go online to look at this one, to put this in your cart, this is going to be item number 7, but there are actually a couple of different choices. There is stacked stones. There is one with a Buddha. There's one with an elephant, which is really adorable. And then there's another one with the Black Zen cascade pattern. So you've got some choices, and they're all available. When you click the item at the bottom, it's already pinned there, and all of the additional options are behind where this item is pinned. So pick the ones you want. And what a great little housewarming gift, right? What a great piece as well to maybe put on your picnic table. I mean, you've got the portability of plugging it into any power bank. So this is Zen on the go. This is Zen on the go. So thank you for getting in on that one. The buy-all is always your best bet. And that 28%, 25% is a great deal. That's like an end of summer clearance price. 25% is a huge savings, and that gets you down to from $39 to $29, but you can even squeak out some extra savings when you use the existing code on this item, which is extra 28. Extra 28. That might, you know what? That might be an extra, that might be a Gym Fest discount. And the team is not going to change that for a little bit. So
You want me to calculate 28 instead?
Yeah, you see 28 out there? Oh, yeah, let's just do that.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, love it. So we're just gonna figure that, we're just gonna be optimistic. We're just gonna figure 28. Is that all right? Is that okay if we save you some extra money? Caroline, your timing is perfect because we've got this little treasure coming up next. And believe you me, every single one of us needs a gorgeous chandelier crystal clutch. And it's got a little elbow strap, so if you are going to a meet and greet, you're gonna head out to that wedding or that event or that reunion, the proper way to wear a handled bag is on your non-dominant arm, because usually the rules of etiquette say you wear it on your left arm, because now you're free to handshake, to meet people. If you don't shake hands, you only fist bump, then wear it on your non-dominant arm, because now, let's say I'm left-handed, okay? Let's say I'm just gonna fist bump people. So I can do this and fist bump people. Or maybe I don't shake, that's fine. Plenty of people don't do that. You just acknowledge and nod of the head. But if I'm left-handed and I want my snack plate in my right hand, because now I'm eating, okay? You see, there's a certain strategy to this, okay? But it's a really cool bag. And can I tell you something else that I noticed about this right off the bat? It's heavy. Oh, it feels wonderful. Are you ready for the inside? Now, if I were going to shop for this at a retail store, one that starts with an N, another one that starts with an N, one that starts with an M. I'm just running down all the one that starts with a K. First of all, the one that starts with a K probably won't have this one. Anyhow, look at this lining. It's like spun gold. Oh, that is so beautiful. Now, here's the thing. Get this home. We've got the little sachets, which are designed to keep the moisture away, okay? Ginormous phone, aka Becky Booker computer. Will that fit in there? Oh, Caroline, the monster phone. The monster phone is in the bag. And here's the thing. If you wanted to do this crossbody, look at this. Look at this, my friends. Look at this, my friends. You've got a couple of choices here, okay? You could, and I would detach the handle altogether. You can just tuck it away on the inside. Did you see how that tucked away? Now, the reason that I would tuck it away is because the attachment for the handle is right here. So I would unhook that, and you have the option to do this with the beautiful chain strap as well. And now, instead of wearing it on the elbow, you can do the cross body thingamabob. Yes. Oh my God. Can you imagine that? Hi. Hello. 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 Really, really nice. You've got a few replacement crystals. If you do happen to notice that one or two are missing, you can redazzle. If you lose a couple of your bedazzles, you can redazzle with just a little bit of whatever your favorite adhesive is. Glue gun will work. I would reapply it with a little tiny bit of a toothpick or just a tiny little spot. But let's talk savings, okay? $349. Fancy party bags are expensive. And this is not a lightweight bag. This one definitely is weighty. It's got some wonderful heaviness and weight to it. And are you looking at that? Look at this. Every single surface is just glamour on top of sparkle, on top of, oh my goodness. Yes. Wow. $349 probably at the retail places, or the after 5 places, or the bridal places, or the cocktail places, and they're going to say, you only go around once. You only live once. Let me help you spend your money. Well, here's the Shop LC method. You only go around once. Let us help you save some money. $59.99. 17 reviews, average of 4.9 stars. Those are verified purchases from verified customers, and we did not swap product for reviews. That is all of y'all being so kind and generous with your time and reviews to give us your honest review of this piece. $59.99. Now this one also has the extra 28, so we're just going to kick 25 to the curb right now, and Caroline is going to start figuring in that 28% savings. $59.99. What a deal. Seriously, what a deal. And it does not have a big footprint. I mean, if you wanted to take the strap off altogether and simply carry it as a clutch, like Princess Di, you could do that. Or Princess Caroline, you could do that. Extra 28 saves you 28%. We are not messing around, my friends. That means your price goes from $59.99 all the way down to $46.79. $46.79. Your budget pay, 3 budget pays, should be $20 if you're at $59. When you apply extra 28, your budget pay goes down to $15.60. 3 payments of $15.60. You own that forever. That's my wooden floor back here. That's my dance floor making some noise. That is just so pretty. I'm serious. This is one of the prettiest fancy bags I think we've ever done. Okay, I'm crushing on that one, Caroline. Okay, that one is item number 8. Now, item number 9, this is going to be big. And, oh, wow. Oh, I am so mad. I just bought a similar item for the patio outdoors, and I did not spend that much money. I spent a lot more because I had to buy it online. That's a big place. Okay, now here's the thing. You know, not everybody has time to do a yard, okay? Or sometimes maybe you're traveling. Sometimes maybe you're going to head to the park or the beach. And if you're going to be out anywhere where there's grass or dirt, the last thing you want to do is take anything microfiber to put down. Because microfiber is a very clingy material. Remember, all those fibers are brushed and brushed and washed and brushed and washed and brushed 10, 12 times so that all those little tiny fibers bloom. And the thing that makes microfiber hold in body heat, that same characteristic makes microfiber very sticky. So it will pick up grass, it will pick up dirt, it will pick up everything because that's what microfiber does. This is kind of like a jute rug, except it's all done with little woven polyesters. Okay, so this is not gonna, if you have a jute rug and it gets a little damp, it just smells bad, okay? It just gets moldy, it gets musty, it smells awful. At least it did at my house, and I threw it out after a very short time, and they're expensive. Now this one also comes with a carrying bag, so this is gonna just live in the truck, in the tractor, in the four-wheeler. It's going to live with the jet skis. It's going to be in your ready box wherever you need to go. This is instant party, okay? Instant party. And it's big. This is, I think I read it was 6 by 9. Is that right? Yeah, it's 6 by 9. This is a big one. And bonus, not only do you get the traveling bag, but you also get the spikes. So you're just simply going to put this down through the edge, and it'll go right away because it has tabs on the side for staking it down. But this is just wonderful. All of those festivals in the park. I mean, here in Austin, we have Blues on the Green, we have South by Southwest, we have all kinds of things that happen all the time. And maybe you just want to go to the beach and, take something that's going to be easy to clean later on. This is not fiber. This is a woven sort of polyester. $39.99. I'm not going to tell you how much I paid for mine because it was about 4 times that, okay? And this is a pattern that is, look at this. It's just this beautiful neutral gray. And then when you open it up on the inside, it's going to be the reverse of that. And even the reverse is still a fairly concentrated color. And you know what that means? It means it's not going to show dirt very much. If you already have a pergola outside, you just unfurl this underneath the picnic table. If you're road tripping it somewhere, you're going to stop for a picnic lunch, just keep it in the trunk. I mean, this is just easy peasy. Really, really nice. If you're heading out to the pool at the neighborhood, maybe you want to put this down in a shady spot on the side. I mean, there are thousands of uses for this. If you wanted to take this and hang it and let it be a sunshade on the sunny side of your pergola or whatever, you could easily do that. I mean, endless uses, and it's massive. It's 6 feet by 9 feet. It's $39.99. Now, suggested retail on this is $129, and I can tell you that's the going rate, okay? And especially when you want one like this, because this is thick, and it's got a really beautiful, rich, neutral color, so it's not too dark, it's not too light, and I love the pattern. It's just really classy. We'll show you what it looks like here in the background. There you go. This is a really nice thing. we're going to figure 28% off because right now this one has a 28% coupon online. $39.99 is a great deal. You've got 2 budget pays of $20, okay? I didn't get a budget pay on mine. I had to pay the whole darn thing. That's okay. You can budget pay with us because there's no finance charge. There's no interest, okay? You type in extra 28 and your price goes from $39.99 to $31. You know, at some stores, that's the price of 2 tea towels, 2 cotton tea towels with a little cute little saying on it. It could be $31. Yeah. This is 6 feet by 9 feet. It's wonderful. It's really, really great. Get it while you can. I mean, this is really, really great. This is also great if you've got an uneven space in your garage and you are just not ready to spend a bundle to get your garage floor resurfaced. Just throw this down. Seriously, just throw a couple of these down under your car. It's really, really easy. It's one of the greatest things you'll use. You'll find a million uses for this after you get it home. And once it's sold out, you'll say to yourself, oh, I should have got more of those. What's the quantity on these? I want to know. I'm going to get a couple of these. Oh, okay, now there's 128. So that's about 11 dozen. How many do you want? If you got a kiddie pool for the kids, you put this down, you put the kiddie pool on top. I live in Central Texas for as long as I was a kid, and right now that I'm a kid with gray hair, my mother's yard has had stickers. And I'm not talking about tickle your feet kind of stickers. I'm talking about, oh my gosh, what just bit me stickers. They're serious. This, you put this under your picnic table. It's an instant place that just adds, you don't have to mow it, nothing. Just put it right down. Great. Okay, $15.59. You can budget pay it times 2. And it does come with the carrying case. Here you go. It does come with the stakes. It does come with the loops on the side. And the dadgum carrying case, I mean, look at this thing. It's got a zipper top on it. It's got a zipper top on this. You will use this in so many places, in so many ways. Even in the wintertime, I'm going to tell you something. In the wintertime, you take this to the bleachers at the football game and you just leave it 2 or 3 thicknesses because you know those metal bleachers are cold in the winter. You know your backside gets frosty. You know it does. Okay? I'm just saying. Did I overshare, Caroline?
No.
Yes, I did. And I don't care. All right. Extra 28. Extra 28 is a sneaky deal of the day. The live stream shows are so much fun, and I really have fun doing it. So I thank you for making my day a lot of fun and sharing your time with me because, man, I'm telling you, that makes it all worthwhile. My name is Becky Booker, and they call me the Downtown Rock Hound in these parts. But I'm a gal who loves to get a bargain. I'm genetically predisposed to be a little bit on the thrifty side, to put it nicely. Okay, thrifty. Okay, coming up next. How many of you have been pricing these, okay? You know, the thing about this too, so quiet, right? It's a very soothing sound, this one.
That would be the perfect white noise for me.
What's that?
That would be the perfect white noise for
I
me.
know, right? It's so nice. Where's the box? Let me see. Where's the box?
So the next one over.
Right here. Okay. My friends, the thing that you don't know is you think you're safe inside your own home, don't you? I know you do. But the truth is, the air that we breathe sometimes inside our homes is some of the dirtiest air ever. Our homes are filled with all sorts of pollutants, okay? And that's just how it goes because we live more and more and more in enclosed environments. And I don't know about your house, but my house does not have a clean room. My house does not have, NASA style filtration coming in, so I'm breathing pure air. It doesn't. Well, this is a multifunctional desktop air purifier. And if you're pricing items like this, my goodness, they can start at $50, $60, $70, $80 and go up from there really, really quickly. The instruction book is very, very easy. You'll see how easy it is to take out the filter, to put everything together. It has an antibacterial treatment, okay, and that's going to help it from keeping it from accumulating dust. That's also going to help with bacterial absorption. So your filter is not going to do you any good if your filter gets clean. So you want to make sure that the thing that you're filtering with is able to do the work. This is just amazing. There's instructions there on how to put in the filter. It's right there. It's in a picture. Now, here's the thing. Let me listen to this. You want to be impressed? Hang on. First of all, it's $69.99. The suggested retail on this bad boy is $299. You've got the code extra 28 on this one. That brings your $69.99 price down to $52.49. It takes your budget pay, 3 budget pays from $23.33, interest-free budget pay, non-qualifying, $23.33. Your budget pay is down to $17.49. Yeah, so normally your coupon code is live 25, but today there's extra 28, so we're just going to roll with extra 28. Now here's the thing. This has UV sterilization. This has anti-inverse function, so that means that the machine will stop working automatically if it's turned off. Simply set it up and get it going again. So basically you tip it over, it's going to stop. So that's great. You've got a variety of speed functions. So you've got low, middle, high. There's a sleep cycle adjustment. Caroline talking about the perfect white noise. Yes, you do. And it's everything you need. Okay. Now, the filter has activated carbon. It has ATP HEPA with an antimicrobial peptide layer, and it's got an early effect layer as well. UV sterilization. It's got a photocatalyst screen as well, which is another part of the sterilization process. And I'm going to tip this forward so that you can see that you can see it. But it's got a particular button for UV. You'll see that. You'll adjust your flow. Here. See. Okay, on off is right here. So very, very simple. It's got a low profile plug right there. And then let me show you on this side. And we just have this plugged into, you can actually plug this into an extension cord if you need to. Okay, so it's a direct plug. $17.49. If you have pets, I have 4 little dogs. I'm constantly amazed at how much hair they shed. And I know some people can say, oh, these are anti-shed. Well, they might be low shed, but every pup out there is going to lose some of its fur from time to time. If you live with pets, if you live with birds, if you live with kids, if you're out in the garden all the time, there's no telling what I drag in on my shoes from the garden. Okay, I try to take my shoes off every time I come in. But this is a way that you add that extra layer of, okay, what am I doing inside? You can wipe down surfaces, you can clean surfaces all day long, but what about all of this that you don't see? Just because you don't see things floating in the air doesn't mean that there's nothing there. You remember when you were a kid and you'd see light coming in the window and you see all the little bits and niblets of dust floating around? Guess what? Those are still there. They're still there and you can't see them. There's lint in your air. There are microscopic bugs and creatures. There's dust, there's mold, there's allergens, there's bacteria. HEPA filter, baby, with UV sterilization. I love it. And it's such a great deal. It's $17.49. And normally it's 25% off, but right now, I don't know what's going on. There's a code right now. It says extra 28. You could put one of these in every room. Oh, I was going to see the square footage here, by the way. Hold on. Let me see if I can see that. Okay, the square footage. I think it's normally up to 300 square feet. So you could seriously put one in every bedroom and just keep the air as clean as it could possibly be, especially if you have somebody who's asthmatic or they automatically have breathing issues. You know, getting rid of some of those, clearing out some of those allergens and irritants that are there but we can't see them is so important. And I'm thinking that this is up to 300 square feet if memory serves me correctly, but yeah, is it 300 square feet? Are you seeing it?
That sounds right. Yeah.
I think it's up to 300 square feet. Yeah. Listen to this: 99.99% bacterial elimination rate. Okay. 150 feet squared. Okay. I love that. Yes, that's going to be about 300 square feet. And it's a very low sound ratio, 28 to 52 decibels. So, you know, it's just a really, I love things like this that are very straightforward. You know, I want something to be super straightforward. I want it to be reliable. I want it to be something that I know I can work. I don't want it to be that, I don't want it to be, you know, super complicated. I want it to just be, I want it to be, you know, steady. I want it to be my steady, okay? So yeah, all right, we're gonna set this one aside. But my friends, thank you again for coming along as we bring you some beautiful items that are, quite honestly, they're not jewelry items. So you might not have ever realized that you got extra choices at Shop LC, but you certainly do. And this is an emerging and advancing product category. There is always something new happening behind the scenes because, again, our buying team is very crafty, very creative, they're very ingenious, and they come up all the time with some really cool things, really cool things. Normally during the live stream, our extra savings is 25%, but today, I'm just going to call it Christmas in July. I don't know what's going on. It's above my pay grade. My job is just to help you save money, and boy, we're doing it today. We really are. Now, talk about the wow factor. This is a black Croco embossed bag, and here's the thing. This is not a faux leather bag. This is the real deal. It's genuine leather. The pattern, the crocodile pattern, is embossed onto the leather itself. I love this wide strap. Okay, so it's a fixed strap. So it's, if you can get this on crossbody, you can. But I'm thinking that you will probably just wear it like this, okay? Because that's going to be the easiest way to do that. Now, on one side, you have a full extended pocket, a nice nylon zipper which gives you smooth, easy, non-stick action, just the right size on the tab. It doesn't hang over. It's not none of that. Just fits right. And this pocket goes from here to there, here and there and back again. It's really great. The dimensions on the tote bag: 14 inches, 10 inches, 10 inches here, and then you've got about 4 inches here. Now it's got a stitched in bottom, and that's important because that means the bag is not going to be like a tote bag and it folds up on itself. So if you put something in this, it's going to want to sit on the bottom. And speaking of the bottom, let me show the interior. Okay, oh, by the way, there's an extra bag. This is a buy one, get one. On the interior, you've got 2 drop-in pockets, and then on the back you have another zipper pocket, which is going to be about 8 inches all the way across, and you can, this is going to be 8 inches across, and it's going to be about 4 inches deep. So sunglasses, maybe you can get a wallet in there, whatever your essentials are, you'll put them in there. Sunglasses, perfect. But this has a shaped lining, but it's not attached to the interior, which I love, because this, as a leather bag, I can't throw this in the washing machine, but I can pull this out if I need to spot clean this and tuck it back away. Now, this is leather, crocodile embossed, and this wide strap is just so chic. In addition to that, we're throwing in a buy one, get one, because this is a gorgeous crossbody bag, and it comes with a strap, a shoulder strap. And we're unpacking these as we go. Hang on. But the price is $69.99. 13 reviews, an average of 4.5 stars. That is a thumbs up rating, y'all. That is a really wonderful rating, and that is your sign that this piece has been very well received by other Shop LC customers out there. Oh goodness gracious, where's my pocket knife when I need it? Yes, I'm that girl. Now, you got a scissor? Okay, hang on. Hang on. Let me see if I have mine. No, I don't, because I changed bags. Okay. This is a crossbody. Oh, thank you. This is a crossbody strap, and you get both bags for $69. In the world of retail, one of the most expensive accessories is a leather bag. Now, sometimes the strap will have dedicated holes, and it's usually, 5 holes, so that you can adjust the strap. They don't always work for my height, okay? I'm 5'3". Many of you who are taller have the same issue where it just doesn't hit you quite right because you have to go with the holes that are there. And you say, well, I'll just make another hole, and you never get around to it. This one, you can adjust this to your perfect size. And because it's leather and because it's not slick, you're going to feed this through on one side and pull it through on the other, and then adjust the hardware, and you'll get it to the spot where it needs to be. The buckles adjust. They have a swivel, so they work beautifully. The tassel has a little tassel pull. Perfect size for crossbody. That's going to keep your phone. That's going to keep all your essentials in there. Beautiful on the inside. This also has the stitched and shaped but free-flowing interior, so you can pull that out if you need to and do a little spot clean. But what a great way to tuck this into your work bag. You've got a work bag, and it's kind of shaped a little bit like a messenger bag, the main bag. You've got a gorgeous work bag, but at the same time, now you've got a beautiful grab it and go bag when you need to be out and about. Maybe you just want to get out there and take a walk for lunch, or maybe you're going to an event after hours and you don't want to take your work bag with you. This is the great way to do that. All right, we're at $69.99, not $69.99 each. You can spend $69.99 on that one. I know I'm preaching to the choir. Okay? There you go. And you can wear this as high or as low as whatever works for you. Whatever works for you. $69.99. Oh, free shipping on this one. Free shipping, my favorite F word, FREE free. And here's the thing, $69.99? No, you're going to get some extra money back on that. It's supposed to be live 25 if you're just joining us, but we've discovered that these all have a little extra savings. There's extra 28 right now on this item on the web, so go grab yourself some beautiful bags. Talk about a wonderful gift for the holidays. And I know it's July, so don't be mad at me that I'm already thinking holidays. Because, when the holidays roll around, I don't think we're going to be able to do this for you at $69. I mean, this is just too intense. It's really a great deal. You get two bags. And it's done, it looks like a messenger bag. It doesn't have that big flap that makes it kind of top heavy. Instead, we've just put a zipper pouch on the front. You've got a zipper pull on the interior as well. It's a full length zipper, 14 inches by 10 inches by 4 inches. You can get your laptop in there. Probably your tablet for sure, whatever you need to do. But it's such a great deal. $69.99, 28% off right now. For budget pays, the budget pay goes from $17.50 to $13. Your price goes from $69.99 to $52.49. Yeah, and that's for 2 bags, y'all. I love that wide strap. And see, that's just perfect. That is perfect. Again, keeps you honest, right? Behind the scenes, this is available in black. There's a really cute kind of a tomatoey red. It's a very sassy color. There's also kind of a chambray blue. The red is really fun. Kind of a Kelly green, really fun on that as well. And which one? Oh, the mustard sold out. I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. Grab the extra 28%, y'all. I mean, how many of you, and I'm guilty of this, you sign up for all the rewards, places, especially the place that sells the shoes, you know what I'm talking about, and then they'll send you that, happy birthday message, and it'll say, or they'll have an event, and they'll say, this weekend there's a free tote bag with purchase, and so you just beat it over there to try to get the tote bag. You never get the dang tote bag. Forget running all over town. This is your always bag. This is your forever bag. And I'll tell you, that pattern, that crocodile pattern, look at this, and look at the stitching on there. You have top stitching on that. I mean, this is just really well made. Sometimes the most expensive looking things are actually the pieces that just have the most classic presentation. I'm all for getting fancy and, layering and stacking, and I'm all for bohemian chic. Nobody's surprised about that for sure. But man, this looks expensive, y'all. It really does. And it's leather. It's 100% leather. And it's 2 for 1. And right now, it's 28% off. You're welcome. Feels good to save money, doesn't it? All right, 4 payments. Budget pays are easy on this. It's not a third-party finance company. We're not farming you out to somebody else. We're going to take tender, loving care of you every step along the way. With your first payment, you've locked in the extra 28% off on every single budget pay. So it's not 28% off your first payment and then everything else is full price. That's not what we do. When we say 28% off, it means every single payment Every single one of the budget pays, whether it's 3 or 4 or 5, every single one of them gets that same savings. And the 28% in this case is wonderful. An average of 4.5 reviews, 13 reviews. That's a really good number. It's a really good ratio. And really great colors on these as well. If memory serves me correctly, this was at one time at today's leading value. And I feel pretty confident in saying that our very own Miss Dion Ross probably has given her seal of approval to this. She is our handbag gal, by the way. Okay, my friends, really, really great. That one, if you wanted to get that, and behind the scenes, those extra colors are waiting for you. That is item number 11, all right? Did you know that in 2026, USA Today gave Shop LC one of, I think it's called Most Trusted Brands rating? I love that. And in addition to that, in addition to being one of the biggest jewelry houses in the world, sourcing stones directly and making many of the designs, most of them in our own facilities, are partnering with manufacturing partners that really are on board with the Shop LC philosophy. We have now taken all of that philosophy and we're spreading it out and spreading our wings and bringing in other concepts. Now, something that's not new to Shop LC are really gorgeous timepieces, and we have forever and a day featured 2 fabulous brands. One of those is the Strata watches, and they're almost always under $20. The next brand is going to be our Genoa watches, and they're going to be a little bit different price point because they are a little bit more upscale. This is something that's going to rival some of those iconic big retail brands out there that in this day and age now have triple-digit price tags. The presentation on these are gorgeous. I'm going to tell you something that I talk about a lot here at Shop LC, and that is, in my opinion, the Shop LC superpower. When you open that box, and you first saw that, you did not think that was a $99 watch. You did not. We are absolute masters at giving you dupes for very famous high-end pieces, and this certainly looks like that. Look at that lug. Look at that crystalline embellished bezel. Look at the stem. You can see what I'm talking about. You know the brand. I'm not going to say it. Date as well, minute and second hand, and overall a very functional piece, a very elegant piece. Ladies, you can wear this as well, and take a look at this. Stainless steel case back, but here's where it gets crazy. Check this out. You have a full stainless steel deployant clasp. Ladies, if you wanted to do sort of the boyfriend look, you could easily put this on. I love that. And this is an easy clasp to put on because it does not pinch. Now, I'm going to put it on my wrist like this and let you see what it looks like, because this, if you like a chunky watch, and I do, this is wonderful. You can still, if you want, can you imagine what that's going to look like if you stack a little luxuriant diamond tennis bracelet with that? Oh my gosh. Also, this has a lot of adjustability. Instead of just having 1 or 2 adjustable links, you've got several adjustable links. And I don't want to take the wrapping off, okay? I want to leave that in place. But you can see you've got the pins here for adjusting, for adding or removing links as you need to. So, yeah, what a nice piece. I mean, it just looks very, very rich. Now, there are a couple of different colors behind the scenes. This is the gold tone. You can see that the sheen on the dial starts in the center, right behind the hands. And look, when I move this just a little bit, when you rock this back and forth on your wrist, look at how the light plays with the polish on that dial. Isn't that nice? So it is. You've got a beautiful dial. You've got the inverted triangle at the top for 12, the Genoa label, and then you've got the stick markers at 9 and 6. You've got the calendar feature at 3, and then you've got the other markers all the way around the dial for a really, really high-end look. Now you've got the gold tone piece. You also have the stainless and silver tone piece, and you have the gold. You have the rose tone, and oh no, this is the rose tone, right? This is the rose tone. But you also have the gold tone as well, and it's got a beautiful. The dial looks almost like 18 karat yellow gold. I mean, it's just so beautifully done. Okay, $99.99. Yep, and the clasp. That's next to the movement. This has a P21 movement, so you've got a very nice Japanese movement in there, and it's fueled by a quartz crystal. But here's the thing: you're at $99.99, and it makes a really gorgeous presentation. You'll keep this box, and you'll store your timepiece in this box because it just looks so expensive. But at $99.99, that's not your live stream price. Your price right now. Use the code on the web and you get an extra 28%. Yeah. This is going to be item 12. Item 12. Ready to go. It's pinned down below. Click that. Get these while you can. Talk about really great gifts. But these are wonderful. And ladies, this is kind of an in-between dial. The dial itself measured just inside the bezel, and there's a mineral crystal case, so you've got a very scratch-resistant look on this one as well. The dial itself is going to be about 1 1/8 inches, which, if memory serves me correctly, is going to be 42 millimeters. So it's very wearable. Beautiful balance on this. And adjustable like crazy. I'm in love with the stainless steel deployant clasp because that is a very high-end feature. And the Japanese movement, the P21 movement, it's just all cylinders, high end. 28%. So your price goes from $99.99 down to $77.99. You have 3 budget pays, which originally were $33.33. With that extra 28, guess what? Your budget pay is now $26. I love that navy blue. That is just gorgeous. Okay, grab them while you can. If you've never experienced our Genoa timepieces, I'm hoping that you'll be impressed because these are really nice pieces. We work directly with the manufacturer. I have been on a buying trip where Encore goes into that showroom and he's like a whirlwind. I'll take that one and this one and that one, and I want this set. And put the deployant clasp. It's gotta be. He's really good, and he knows his stuff. He knows how to bring in the bargains. Okay, coming up next, item 13. Let me show you this. Item 13. This might be that moment where you go, "What in the world is happening here?" It might be that moment, my friends, because this is one of those things that kind of takes you by surprise. Okay, now this brand. I'm going to repackage this for you so you can see this because this is way beyond the cool factor. A few years ago, somebody had the idea to bring on board a line of specialty handbags. And at the time, one of the things were the hand-painted bags. Well, we said to our team in India, do you think you can using that as your inspiration, what do you got? What do you got? And it was legendary. I mean, hand-painted leather bags. And we probably did thousands of those. They were absolutely gorgeous. And then we said, well, what's next? What's next? Well, this is the next step. And this is Grand Pell. These are exotic leathers, okay? This is crocodile. And you've got a farm-raised crocodile, and I'll tell you something, there is nothing more refined and more elegant than these beautiful, beautiful patterns. Just the natural pattern itself is beautiful. Now, it's got the straps will go in here, but for the sake of time, I'm not going to leave them in there. But, oh my goodness. It comes with a dust bag as well, so it's got all of the high-end bells and whistles. The belt itself, though, look at this. And that's just half of the story. Look at this. Watch it, watch it, watch it. Take a look at that. Plus, do you see the little crocodile on the on the buckle? Isn't that amazing? And this is the belt that does not have this is one of those pieces that does not have belt, it does not have holes in it because you've got the locking clasp. So the mechanism is there, and it's one of those classic look and feels. Now, this is going to be the 51 inch. This is a large, extra large. We also have, this is dark brown, and I believe it comes in black. Do we just have the one size left now?
Looks like we also have extra large / extra.
Okay, so there's a large XL, and then there's a single and a double X. So the details are online, and you'll need to take a look at those and find the one that works for you. And I'm going to let you do that individually because I'm just going to save you some money. Are you ready about this? Are you ready about this? It takes one trip into a Western wear store anywhere here in Texas, and you know that a belt, a signature belt, is a very must-have accessory. Now, here's the thing. These are all one-of-a-kind pieces because, you know, the patterns on leather are all individual. 100% crocodile. 100% crocodile. And that presentation, my goodness. $139, the Shop LC price, compared to a suggested retail for a similar item in a luxury environment of $499. I'm going to call it $500. We're bringing it to you first and foremost because this is our creation. We put our thinking hats on, our thinking caps, and said, okay, how do we bring an accessory for the gentleman that is beyond the pale? Something that we've never done before. How do we let our gentlemen in the audience know that we're really giving you a luxury experience? And it's Grand Pale. $139.99. This is item 13, is that right? Yep. Item 13. Oh, okay. So here's the thing. We have dark brown and black, and we do have large, extra large. If you want the black crocodile, there's 6 pieces in medium large. Ladies? Okay, just saying. We have 51, 55, 47. So if you want medium large and the brown crocodile, we have 9 of them. That's probably why they're not listed on the website because they're probably behind the scenes only. This is a call personal shopper if you need the medium large. 888-835-2237. 888-835-2237. And hurry, because right now you can save 28%. When you get to the web on this one, there's a 28% coupon waiting for you. Type in the code extra28. Your price is going to go from $139.99 to $109. $109. You actually do have 4 budget pays. So your budget pay was $35. Your budget pay goes down to $27. Can you imagine getting that home, unpacking that? And this is one of those things as well that you might, gentlemen, you might just save this. I mean, this is going to be one of those things that when you're not wearing it, and you might very well wear it more than you expect because it's a wonderful luxury item, and it's thick, it's heavy. Oh my gosh. You might wear this a lot more than you expect, okay? But a little luxury for all of our wonderful gents in the audience as well. Your price goes down to $27.29 in 4 budget pays. So just a steal of a deal. Love it. Okay, got one more fabulous bag coming up for you next. This is going to be item 14. Here we go, here we go. You're going to love this because it is all so leather. And do you see how soft this is? You know what? I could stuff this with a pillow and this would be I could take a nap on this. It's that soft. You have some gorgeous colors behind the scenes as well. And this has a little elbow that you can hold it. This is built a little bit more in kind of a messenger style, kind of a short messenger style, kind of a loose briefcase, if you will. The measurements are very nice on this. Let me see, let me get them for you. This is going to be, I'm going to bet this is 14 by 10 by 4, so very much the same measurements as before. But now, look at this. Now you have 3 individual pieces, plus you've got a yoke style, which has a double cross stitch on the top, a double stitch on the top. Then you've got the fold over flap, which does hold the handles down, so this is a security feature as well. But on the inside, now take a look at this. This one is complicated in a very good way. You have one pocket, dyed to match interiors, by the way. Then you have a second pocket, and in this piece, you have a zipper pocket on the back. You also have a ribbon crossbody, okay, nylon strap crossbody, and then here on the front you've got a larger individual drop-in pocket, and this has this wonderful edgy kind of nylon look and feel, so I love the interior on this. Talk about super easy to clean. And again, if you need to pop this out to spot clean it or wipe it down, you can easily do that. Does this have a middle or is it stitched? Hold on, let me see. Okay, that's all stitched. So 2 separate compartments. Now, you know, sometimes when you get a bag that's got compartments in it, the compartments are not really separate. So they're just sort of suspended, and then there's one big open bottom. This is really like two bags in one, because you've got a dedicated compartment here and a dedicated compartment here. And I love this because it's safe and secure. I don't have to worry if I've got the zippers. I can close the zippers up if I want to. If not, I don't have to. But again, this is one of those pieces that just kind of keeps you honest. It looks really great if you're strolling through the airport, you know. This looks like business class. This looks like first class. Free shipping on this as well. Okay, $339. Listen, handbags are expensive, okay? Handbags are expensive. And here's the thing, you know, being able to get these pieces and keep them in the ready at your inventory when you need them, that's a really, really wonderful thing. And I love the fact that you're getting a true luxury item, but you're just common sense, everyday, affordable. I mean, the wow factor is built into every single one of these. The hand on the leather is really beautiful. The embossing is nicely done. The hardware is upgraded, and you've got a swivel on both sides. You could easily cross-body that, so if you are dashing through to catch a connecting flight, that's a wonderful way to go. But here's the thing. Your price at $339 is kind of what you expect for a high-end luxury bag. We're at $69.99. 39 reviews, and the average is 4.5 stars. Yes. Yes. I like that. Okay, $69.99. This is item 14. It's already pinned below for you. We have them in red, which I have here, black, there's a light tan, and then there's a navy, okay? And let's see, the light tan is kind of like a,
almost yellow.
it's kind of like a mustard, actually. It's kind of a, it's a little bit like a mustard, I'm gonna say, okay? Listen, if you're gonna travel with a bag, I would very highly suggest that you get something that's a little bit of a brighter color. You know why? When they're calling you to board that plane, and you've got all sorts of things swirling and rushing around you, and you're in a hurry, and you're supercharged, adrenaline's going everywhere, and you're trying to juggle a sandwich, a turkey sandwich, and a beverage, and a crossbody bag, and your carry-on luggage, it's a lot. You can instantly turn around and see this from a mile away. Oh yeah, that's my bag. Yeah, under the seat, that's my bag. And you know that it's there. Now, if you're not traveling and you're just out and about, it's a wonderful fashion statement. It really is. And you can see from a mile away that it just looks so high-end. Look at that. $69.99. You get extra today. You get extra 28% off when you type in extra 28 at checkout. Budget Pay is waiting for you. Our everyday price on this is $69.99, but your extra 28 drops the price down to $54.59. And you have 3 budget pays. So the budget pay goes from $23 to 28% less, all the way down to $18, from 23 to 18. And you save that on every single budget pay. And if you don't want to use this strap, you've got wonderful hardware. You can simply detach that. You can throw on any strap you want. We've had many crossbody bags with a variety of straps. So if there's something else you wanted to use, if you have one of, we had the cutest bags a while back. I don't know if you saw them, but they had a braided strap, you know, a woven braided strap, which was a little bit bigger, like a guitar strap, we called it. That would be fabulous as well. Love the ribbon, get it. But if you wanted to add something different, the hardware will easily accommodate the strap that you'd like to add to that. And classic styling on that. Red, black, light tan, think mustard, and a navy. Navy, just, wow, rocking that navy. Okay, item 14. Item 15, the Vitality Wellness Patch. These are made in the USA, and these are infused with ingredients that are associated with supporting energy and mental focus. So the active ingredients here, well, do we have, let's see if we have yes, okay. Now, first of all, you want to use clean and dry space, and you want this to have no hair, okay? So if you need to get a little shaver and just clear that off, that's fine. You can wear this up to 24 hours. You're going to apply that. You're going to peel the patch, put it on, and let me just scoot around here. It's super easy to wear this. You want to put this on your upper arm, okay? So I'll put it here, on your shoulder, back here, or you can also add it to your lower back. And it's not very big at all. It's not very big. Wearable patches. So these are transdermal vitamins and nutrients. They are absorbed through your skin, and when they're absorbed through your skin, they go straight into your bloodstream, okay? Now hang on just a second. These have naturally occurring antioxidants. They're going to give you nervous system support. They're going to help with alertness, focus, performance, cellular energy, and enhanced alertness. So you've got a little pantothenic acid, you've got a little green tea extract, which is going to give you some antioxidants and a little bit of an energy, kind of a soft caffeine, if you will. You've got pyroxidine, which is vitamin B6. You have vitamin B5, pantothenic acid, and you have niacin, which is vitamin B3. All of those, don't put this on before you go to bed, because the B vitamins are energy. That's an energy bundle. So they are designed to boost your metabolism. The B6, the B5, the B3. Now you also have a really nice peppermint fragrance to this as well, and the fragrance of peppermint in the essential oil family is known to be an energy booster as well. But the idea of being able to wear a transdermal patch and you get that energy boost that literally goes through your skin, and you can wear this for 24 hours. How many times, best intentions, right? Good intentions. Gonna take my vitamins. You get back from work, you've been gone to work all day long, and you get home and there's your morning vitamins sitting right on the counter. Or you get the little vitamin packs and you throw them in your bag and they're just in there. You're just living in the bottom of that bag, just living their best life. They're just hanging out down there. You gotta take them for them to work, y'all. And I get it. I mean, it's very easy to get distracted and say, oh gosh, you just forget about it. But this is great because you can put this on and you just wear it. I would put it on in the morning, take it off at night. You can wear it for up to 24 hours. And by the end of the day, I'm sure the effectiveness is going to taper off a little bit. But put them on early and see how they work for you. And I think you'll notice a nice, consistent little bit of an uplift in mood and energy levels. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, this is going to give you 30 patches, okay? So you're going to get 30 patches. These are $49.99, okay? $49.99. This is going to fit into the sort of like the nutritional support, almost kind of in the nootropic category, with the effect on alertness and mental clarity. But the vitality patches are really, really great. Now, here's the thing, $49.99. My box is a little bit crushed. You get an extra 28% today. This is item 15. It's already pinned for you down below. $49.99 means that these are about $1.50 a day. Not even. Is that right? About $1.60 a day. $1.60 a day. I mean, what's the price of high functioning, being alert, feeling good? You know, all of those things are so important. Your price today, when you use the code extra28, and it's already waiting for you on the web, by the way, click the link below. It's already pinned. Type in extra25 and you get 28%. That means these go from $49.99 to $38.99. So what that means is for about $1 a day, you supercharged. That's a deal. That is a big, big deal. And you know the thing about this too, because it's transdermal, if you're doing energy drinks that have the sort of like the epinephrine, the norepinephrine, it's not norepinephrine, but it's part of the epinephrine family, which is a stimulant that jolts your nervous system. This is kind of low tech. This is low tech, high tech, because you simply wear it. So it's not just once and done, hits your belly, hits your metabolism and done. This is there all the time. I mean, it's there. So it's a slow release, it's a constant release. So it's a different way of taking in the antioxidants, the B vitamins, the green tea extract. It's a different way of energy, providing energy for you. So I love that. It's kind of like a slow burn instead of a flash fire, which, the energy drinks, you can get, I don't do those. I don't do well with those. I get a big rush, and then I get a crash, and then I get a headache, and then I get really, really grumpy. So they're just not for me. They make part of my face gets numb. Not good. Don't need all that. This is a different kind of thing. This is kind of like the slow, slow and steady. Take it easy. We're just going to make sure that we focus on effectiveness. Okay. About $1.20 a day, less than that. All right, try it. 28% off. Drop them in your cart. Oh, by the way, you have 3 budget pays if you want. Your budget pay would be $16.67, but with the 28% extra, and this is item 15, you just earned yourself, my friends, a 28% savings. I love it. Right place, right time. So glad you're here. All right. Thank you for getting it on. That's item 15. Next, we're going to take you from feeling good to smelling good, okay? Smelling beautiful. You probably recognize this name, Elizabeth Arden. Elizabeth Arden has been an absolute powerhouse. It's a legacy brand in the world of skincare, of fragrances, of really helping us be pretty. I'm just going to say it like that because that's a thing, helping us be pretty. Now, you can use this on your wrist, on your neck. You can put a little on your collarbones, a little bit on your inner elbows. If you want to do the Marilyn Monroe, take a little bit, spritz it on your eyebrow brush, and put it as you brush your eyebrows. Did you know that, Caroline?
I did not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try that now.
I know. I'm good. I'm going to tell you it works. You feel so fresh all day long. All day long. So it's great. Now, this is eau de toilette. So this is not intended to be a super heavy fragrance. This is not that thing where you walk around all day long in a cloud of, oh my gosh, I think I put too much on. This is light. I think the lightness and the floral of this is part of what makes this such an invigorating fragrance. And it's a really classic blend. So do you have the notes on this one?
Here we go.
Okay. Now, okay, the top notes are bitter orange and bergamot, neroli, and mandarin orange. So the top notes, the very first little nuances that interact with your fragrance sensors, your schnozzle, your fragrance sensors, are going to be those beautiful, slightly acidic citrusy. Bergamot is a really beautiful citrusy flavor, but it's got a pungency to it. Bitter orange, you're going to still get those citrus notes, but again, it's not a super sweet, like a mandarin orange smell. It's a very crisp, clean, citrusy fragrance. The neroli gives it a little bit of sort of like, the neroli gives it a little bit of kind of a, it's not musky, I don't want to say musk, but it's kind of, it's a toned down kind of fragrance. It's not musky, but it's sort of in that category. So it's sweet without being sweet. It's wonderful. And then of course you get the orange fragrance as well. Now the middle notes, after it develops a little bit and your body starts to warm up the fragrance, and remember it's eau de toilette, so it's never going to be super heavy. Okay. The middle notes, ginger, very crisp, very light, sweet without being cloying and sticky. You also get white ginger lily, which again is a beautiful light fragrance, a very light floral. And then you're also going to get just a little bit of violet, which is, when I think of the fragrance of violet, I sort of think of it as being the periwinkle of fragrances. You know, it's that little unexpected note. It's not really sweet, but you recognize it as, it makes you kind of go, oh, what is that? That's the violet part. And then after the fragrance matures, after it settles out, and now it's working with your body chemistry and you're really giving it a chance to warm up on those pressure points, now the base notes are going to be a little bit of musk, a little bit of tonka bean, a little bit of mate, and a little bit of cedar. So you've got some bright citrus on the top, you've got some beautiful light florals in the middle, and then you've got this wonderful, mature, sort of earthy, mystical, grounded base. You'll love it. It's a really great, really great fragrance. $29.99. Eau de toilette for a known product in the world of fragrance. And again, Elizabeth Arden, it's a heritage brand. This brand has been around for a long time, helping generations of women look and feel beautiful as they travel through their daily routines. Okay, retail on this is $149. Elizabeth Arden, known brand, beautiful classic fragrance. $29.99 is what we have now. And here's the thing. This one is also extra 28. Yes, 28% off today, right now. That means from $29.99 down to $23.39, and it means your budget pay goes from $15. Two budget pays of $15. Your budget pay goes down to two payments of $11.69. Why not give it a try? This is the perfect fragrance for summer. Summertime, you know, when the weather's warm and the sun is out, that's the last place that you want a fragrance that's really, really heavy, because sometimes a heavy fragrance, you can feel a little bit smothered by a fragrance that's too heavy. This is light, this is airy, and it's eau de toilette. So again, it's going to be something that really it just lifts your spirits. It's a really beautiful fragrance. All right, that's item 16. It's 28% off, my friends, only during the live stream, so grab it while you can. All right, coming up next, Livermore is one of our great in-house brands, and I'll tell you something. We have been doing an absolute wonderful idea with this. This is a portable massage gun. So you're going to pick your surface. You've got a multi-surface here on the top. You've got a little paddle head here. You've got another paddle here. So this is going to be a flat paddle. This is going to be kind of a trigger point paddle. And then you've got a rounded paddle here. This one on your feet feels so good. Any spot where you really just need to get in there and you need to loosen up those muscles. When you use a trigger point massager like this, what you're doing is that spot where you've got a little kink in your muscle, so to speak, the tiniest little bit of pressure on that area sort of resets the muscle. And sometimes the muscle is sore after a while because it's so tight that it's not getting circulation, and the lack of blood flow makes it even more tense. This one on your IT band is amazing. This one between the shoulder blades is amazing. This one on the back of the neck is oh so good. And this is portable. You can take this anywhere, and it's got multiple speeds. So nice. Now, USB charges, okay, and it's about the size of an electric toothbrush, really. It's very nice. This little paddle, the flat paddle, if you just simply put this on the floor like this, okay, so you just put it down like this, and you just simply, that spot on your foot right below your middle toe where all those bones kind of come together, that spot on your foot, if you just put this down like this, and you just rest your foot on that spot, oh, goodness gracious. So good. Okay, portable massage gun with 3 heads. Actually, I would count it as 4 because this is a beautiful soft textured head as well. I have a Baker's cyst on one knee, so fascia release and making sure that all the tendons around that knee, when that Baker's cyst kicks in and I need some relief, this is a wonderful tool. All right, $59.99. Normally extra 25% savings, live streamers, but today there's an extra 28, and it is waiting for you online at shoplc.com. This one is actually going to be item 17, and there's a black option, but there's also a blue one as well. So item 17, I'm serious. And you know what? This one, okay, I think I'm buying this now. I think I'm totally buying this. Yeah, that's the spot right there. Okay. Normally $59.99. Today, when you go to the item that's pinned below already, $59.99 goes away, and instead you're going to type in, I hope, extra 25, and you're going to watch $59 change drastically, dramatically. OMG, good. That price is now $46.79. The big box discount stores, you can walk into the pharmacies. Excuse me while I massage my leg. You can walk into the pharmacy sections, and these types of, home spa treatment devices are expensive. They really are. And you know why? Because they're not building them. They're not working with the manufacturer. Oh yeah, that's the spot right there. We are working with a manufacturer. We have found sources that are willing to partner with us, and they're willing to put you at the center of the manufacturing process, and they do it in a way that we can give you this kind of price. Now, normally it would be 4 budget pays of $15, but today your budget pay is going to go down to $11.70 because you just saved 28%. How many of you have carpal tunnel? Okay, yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. And if you don't do what you can to release the carpal tunnel, guess what? You wind up having to have surgery because sooner or later, the pinched nerve in a carpal tunnel will cause the muscles in your hand to have irreparable damage. You will lose muscle tissue in your hand. I'm going to say it again. You'll lose muscle tissue in your hand, and once that's gone, it can't be rebuilt. So self-care is important, and at the same time, it's more expensive than it's ever been. Why not learn to take care of yourself at home? Now, if you've got a fascia problem going on, this little guy is going to get in there and it's going to cut through all that. All right, $59.99 to turn it off and on. It's a long press, 1, 2, 3 off, 1, 2, 3 on, and then a quick 1, 2, 3 to travel between 6 or 7 different intensities there. Really nice, really, really nice. And we're done. USB chargeable as well, so you're not hooked into a cable or a cord with this. Okay, my friends, that is item number 17. Congratulations. You just picked up a bargain. Everything has been 20, normally 25%. Everything today's got the extra 28 on it. So yeah, come on in. Come on in. Okay, LimaFlex. This one has lots and lots of red light, my friends. Also USB chargeable. This is simply going to wrap around and you are going to let it do the work. Is this one charged?
Yes, it is.
Ooh, okay, okay, okay. Now, the belt, okay, you got a nice size on the belt, okay? So I love that. And you simply put this on. I'll show you. Let me show you. Allow me to demonstrate. We have really kicked up the game with the products lately. I mean, just absolutely gorgeous. Now, flexible. This is going to give you red and infrared light therapy, and there's a 2-year warranty on this. This type of therapy owes its usage to NASA. In an attempt to figure out how do we grow plants in space, scientists were using white light, the white light spectrum, and they realized that there was something else happening there. And so the bottom line is they realized that it was the red light therapy, a certain part of the infrared spectrum, and the red light spectrum that was really causing that. So I'm just going to put that there just so you see how it goes on. So you just simply adjust it here, and you can adjust it on both sides, so that's, you're going to do it. Now, this is, oh man, this is the price of one treatment somewhere. Normally $1,000, okay? 2-year warranty. This has 28 reviews with an average of 4.1 stars. That, you can't get that. You earn that, okay? That's an earned review. Now let me grab the bag really quick. The price on this is crazy. I mean, seriously, this is a wild ride, my friends. You want to make sure that you grab this A, S, and a P because wow, this is so cool. Cellular energy and vitality, comfort and recovery. You've got enhanced performance and total wellness. This is going to support balance and natural recovery, and it promotes overall well-being. Also, this is really good for your circulation. Do you or someone that you know or love have a problem with onset of things like, maybe you have peripheral artery disease, maybe you've got diabetic neuropathy. This is crazy. This is a crazy, crazy good deal. We're at $339. You have an extra 28% off on this one today and today only. And please, be forewarned, okay? You only have a limited number of these available. We have 98 of these of the LimaFlex, okay? This is the Essential Red and Infrared Light Therapy Panel, and there's a 2-year guarantee. Now, this is going to come with its own storage bag, okay? So I love that. I love that you've got a dust cover on this, and you can lock it away when you're not using it. You store it away. You're going to attach the strap, so it's got a whole little tutorial. You're going to power it on. You're going to hold the button down for 2 seconds, and it will start to vibrate, and then the light will come on. So your on-off switch, hold on, it's right here on the side. So the on-off switch is right over here by the X, okay, LumaFlex, and there's your button. So let me turn this on. Y'all, this just got serious, okay? And the strap is long. You know what that means? It means you can use this on a knee. It means that you can strap this on your lower back. You can put this, if you needed to, across your shoulder on the back, and you're going to be able to put that with the strap on wherever it needs to go. When you're done, you're just simply going to wipe it off with a little cloth, microfiber cloth. It's going to shut down after 10 minutes, or you can easily just hold down the button, and it's about a 1 or 2 second press. It's about a 2 or 3 second press to turn it off or on. This is absolutely gorgeous. You have 45 dual core LED therapeutic lights, and therapeutic lights means that it's got that range of light that helps you accelerate injury recovery. This is gardening season, y'all. I'm not the only person that comes in after a day of gardening and I'm just as happy as a clam, but I'm also just sore. This is non-invasive, and this takes therapy to a whole other level. You know, if you needed to put this on your wrist, you just let it sit on your wrist, and if you don't want to let the light bother you, just drape a towel over it. This is so easy. Do you have a problem with arthritis or your hands are sore? Use it on your hands. It's got an auto shut off. It's going to close off after just 10 minutes, so it'll automatically turn off. But you've got a long strap, which is going to be 4 feet long. Yeah, you can do this however you need to. Use it on your chest, use it on your abs, use it on your lower back, use it on your shoulder blades. You can easily put this around your neck as well. There are just so many places that you can use this. You could literally put this on a pillow and lie down on it and run this down your back. So if you're having any difficulty, even in the middle of the back, the LumaFlex Essential is going to give you that deep therapeutic heat that comes from those light emitting diodes, those LED lights. There's a 2-year warranty on this. And let's see, I was trying to see the, okay.
You want to scroll up or down?
Down a little bit. I was going to see if it says the range of the lights. Let's see. Let me see. It's red and it's near infrared. So if memory serves me correctly, that's going to be, I think it's 680 and 840 on the therapeutic range, but just gorgeous. Now, this is not for your face, okay? So you don't want to use this on your face, but you can basically use it anywhere else on your body that you can allow those 45 lights to get next to your skin. It's not going to heat up. You've got a wonderful, very soft base on this one. This is the power supply. You can see I pressed it on 1, 2. I turned it off 1, 2. But you can take the straps and adjust them here and here or here and here. So you've got some flexibility here. If you've got anybody, if you're getting knee surgery, or if you're trying to not have knee surgery, if you're trying to avoid, being sore after a workout, or maybe you've changed your workout routine, or maybe you're doing some physical therapy and you want to add another layer, this is a great way to do it. It's non-invasive, and it's one of the latest and greatest treatment modalities for all sorts of aches and pains. And of course, you probably know, so many of you have really come on board, and you're really celebrating these for therapeutic benefits for skin rejuvenation. And you see Hunter all the time sitting around in his red light mask. He's a believer, and I can tell you, I mean, it's really made some changes. But the first time, if any of you have ever been to the chiropractor, this might be a treatment modality that a chiropractor uses. My chiropractor from time to time will say, you know what, we're going to put some red light therapy on that. It feels great. It feels absolutely great. It's hard to explain how good this feels, because when you have this on you, this is not like a heating pad. So it doesn't necessarily warm up and increase the circulation. It's a whole different modality. This is actually going deeper into other layers of your skin and your muscles for a different type of therapy. The red light and the near infrared are a whole different vibration, and I'm not saying that as a woo-woo term. I'm saying that as a treatment modality. Your price is $339 any day of the week. Today, your price goes down to $265 because you're going to save 28% when you type in an extra 28. This one is already tagged for you. It was tagged for you down below, but you can go back behind the scenes and grab it. All right. And I think we just have one more surprise for you, okay? This one, oh my gosh. I'm going to ask Carolyn not to embarrass me by telling you how crazy I got when I saw this. This is a known brand out in the world of skincare, and this one is legendary. This has telomerase anti-aging properties, and this is normally out in the world of retail anywhere from $300 to $350. 2 pumps, you're going to treat your whole face. The results that this shows is absolutely incredible. Telomerase, TAM stands for telomerase activating serum. Activating the telomeres. The telomeres are the anti-aging part that's in your skin. And this is going to jumpstart something that's already part of your skin. Now, everyday price for us here at ShopLC is $199. Based on a retail of $349 or who knows how much. There are a lot of luxury places that may even have bigger price tags on this. This one is 28% off right now. Good news, bad news. I have 66 of these, and this is the big 50 ml bottle. This is the big one. This is the good stuff. Your price on this today, please, let me treat you to 28% off, okay? This is honest to goodness, high-end luxury retail, okay? And listen, it wouldn't go for that price if it didn't work, my friends, okay? I'm gonna invite you to check out the results. Improved skin elasticity, improved skin firmness, an average of 20% increase in skin firmness, an average of 8% increase in skin elasticity, a decrease in wrinkles of 14%, no needles, no surgery, no tight knit tape, okay, no potions and lotions that freeze frame your face, just a product that is helping your skin be the best it can be at any age. And maybe better than you would be surprised. It's jam-packed with omega-3, omega-6, and vitamin E. It also has sunflower oil, jojoba oil, and macadamia oil, super fatty emollient nutrients that are going to plump your skin and make it just glow. The dewy feeling that you get while this is working behind the scenes is amazing. $199.99, 28% off means that this goes all the way down to $155.99. And your budget pay is amazing. 5 budget pays. I would tell you to stock up on this. If you're already using this, we ran back to the warehouse 3 or 4 times yesterday to get more of this for our Gem Fest clients because they literally scooped it up. $199.99 goes down to $155, okay? And there are 5 budget pays of $31 for $1 a day. You get red carpet skin, okay? One Truth 818, the TAM 818 with the telomerase jump starters is just legendary. Okay, that's going to do it. Guys, we're all about beautiful jewelry, but I think you can see by this last couple of hours, we've just given you an absolute buffet of all sorts of wonderful products, whether you're trying to improve your skin, add gorgeous handbags or beautiful accessories to your collection, or maybe, just maybe, you'd like cleaner air in your home. So from practical to pretty and everything in between, we've got it for you here at ShopLC. So thank you again. My name is Becky Booker. I love being part of the show and introducing you to all the surprises that we have for you here at ShopLC. Next show is coming up tomorrow at 8 a.m. and I think it's me.
Oh, wow.
I think it's me. So I'll see you tomorrow, 8 a.m. You need a snack and a nap and a walk.